this game if they give SF a good laning phase, and they will, because he's the better hero in the lane and they have the Shaker. So I'm going to go with him.
It's getting rough.
Yeah. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Raven jumping forwards. Book maybe in a bit of trouble here as Zephyr's on top of him. He has got very far, but can't get it off. He's going to get dropped, and that's going to be a first blood for Raven. Exactly what Geek fan want down in this bottom lane.
A nice rotation there from Zephyr.
Right. A little bit of extra slow there. Meanwhile, they certainly are. Raven trying to run down the Necrophos. Very far comes out. Boomy realizing he has to come in the blocks here, but in comes Zephyr from behind. They get themselves one. They're going on to Boomy as well. It's going to be 2 down in the bottom lane for Geek Fam. They take down both Bok and Boomy.
Where he needs to be. Really good anticipation from this guy, and I think he's coming around from the side again. Boomy is in trouble.
Not again, but there's that annoying pounce into the Frost Shield combination. Zephyr coming in from behind. There are 3 heroes here from Adroit, but it doesn't matter. Boomy's going to get dropped again. CML came to help out, but I'm not sure what he can do here. Maybe they can turn around onto Zephyr. He's going to take a couple of hits, but he's going to be absolutely peachy at the end of this anyway.
Yes, like...
Jesus, Raven, calm down. He's going again. CML getting run down, and that's just easy right clicks. Not even another hero involved there. Raven just spots the opportunity, abuses it, and with that open venom is able to get that kill onto the Chen. Meanwhile, in they go again. Geek Fam. Oh, they cliff Raven here. He's not going to have to pounce for another 15 seconds. They're just going to TP himself home. No interrupt for this one. So Raven does get himself out, and at least they managed to defuse the situation on Adroit. But yeah, straight back in. They're not going to slow Raven down by any stretch of the imagination.
Bench for the tower in mid, but there's reactions.
Oh no, they've got the Fissure. They've got the Sinister Gaze. Have they got the damage though? Mac staying alive. The type B with the dual comes in, and the damage is there. Carl will bring down Mac and put an end to this push, and that was not the usage of exorcism I was hoping for.
Secure this bottom tower, but I think in this case Geek Fam are not going to defend it. Instead, K is running forward on the mid lane. He's got those raises right there. I think
in deep right now. He's getting his pickle somewhat tickled, and they're going to throw down the Requiem just to make sure that kill goes in their way. And Boomy does drop. Kind of seems difficult. Now his ping is coming out. Meanwhile, down to the bottom lane, they're going on to Natsumi. This Bloodseeker, he throws down the Rupture, but he's getting run down here. The pounce is going to connect. Right click's coming through. Even the ultimate thrown in from Raven just to secure this kill. Meanwhile, up at top, Cuckoo jumps in, but the Reaper sight is going to come down. The first kill on the board from Adroit, and it will be Legion Commander in the bin for 40 seconds. Another exorcism at mid. Now they've got the catapult wave. They really want to try and take this one down. Cuckoo running around, running backwards and forwards, and lifted and thrown back into Mac right now as the block is being drawn in into the Requiem. A little bit underwhelming so far, but Zephyr makes it happen with the Echo Slam coming down onto Bok. Mac still running at heroes, and Cuckoo might be the target here. Is able to find one in response. Not a bad trade so far from Adroit, and if they get a second here, it could be big. Boomy steals the Fissure, holding Zephyr still. Mac gets on top and throws down that Spirit Siphon. Whitemon just kind of hanging out nearby, throws in the Frost Shield, and Zephyr will be living through this one. And again, you know, this lack of catch, this lack of jump, just really affecting Adroit's abilities to actually lock down and find kills in this draft. Like, yeah, they can push towers a bit with Exorcism, but there's just not really much they're getting a response. But still, they take that middle tower down. It is a big objective for them, so definitely a big timing. Raven in some trouble down in the bottom lane. Can they finish the job here? He's just kind of fighting. I think he realizes that his time is up, and Raven just gets chunked down in the trees. 100%. Yorzel's found on the Shadow Fiend. Now he's going to go for the plays onto the Necrophos. Does he have enough damage? Well, not with the Requiem, but he does with the follow-up raises, with the Fear coming through. Beautifully done from Carl up in the top lane, taking down that offlaner and finding himself a nice pick-off. Or the bottom tier 2 for... You know, what does the bottom tier 2 actually do for Adroit? Oh, hold the phone to see... Okay, well, it's just CML dead. That's like the easiest duel of your life.
Mid tower is more important because you want to control Roche and you want to not leave a gap in your defenses like this.
Yeah, that leads into the easy pick-up in box. So yeah, definitely agreeing with you on that one. And proving your point beautifully, eloquently, some might say, is Mac trying to play around here. Raven, he's just charging at him right now. They know there's no exorcism up. Mac, what is the actual plan here? Zephyr comes in, throwing down the slam, and the Requiem coming down as well. Gives them the damage they need to finish off that Death Prophet. And CML is kind of in the wrong neighborhood right now. And this is going to be a nice, tasty little duel for Cuckoo. A little side salad to their main course of Death Prophet. And of course, that starter, the Necrophos, kicking it all off.
Entrance skill.
Yeah, they might be looking for something here. Cuckoo He's invised up. And here we go. What a Geek fan turning in. The X-Sam's going to go down immediately to open up this kill. And Matt getting dueled up, brought down super fast here. Bocky's in the trees. He's actually blocked in by this Fisher. Carl's going to get right on top of him, throwing some razors. He's pretty tanky with this Necrophos, but at the same time, where do you run? Roach being thrown in the backline here, but Bocky's just kind of being played with right now as Yule's going to make him waste most of this Ghost Form. And now the damage comes through, and Bock is most certainly going to get his soup stirred down here. Meanwhile, Raven just running around with a Rupture on him, not a care in the world. Not able to follow through onto any further kills here, but still, you'll take a mid and offlaner for free any day of the week.
On the side of Geek Fam, and it is beginning to get dire for Adroit now.
In more ways than one, Kips. In more ways than one. Maybe going to throw in some spells. They got the vision, but unfortunately they're a little bit too late to turn up to this party. Maybe Zephyr could be a naughty one. The Centaurs doing their job to keep him still, and they do bring him down. Meanwhile, Raven is able to grab the Aegis in the end there, but did have a little bit of an incident with some mud golems, I believe.
Flank them. This is great play from Geek Fam.
Oh, they see two of them. Great Fisher coming out, immediately spocking out Bock, and they're going to drop the X-Slam on side of him, but the Hand of God comes down, and Zephyr's getting low. Doesn't manage to get himself down to the high ground with a beautiful Force Staff coming through. Meanwhile, K, he's chilling, but he's ruptured. Could be in some trouble here. Going to throw down that ultimate, but a BKB from Natsumi. Going to mainly absolutely dodges it out. Yule's turned down onto the Shadow Fiend himself, trying to buy himself some time, but there is no time to be gained here. Carl's going to get dropped, and these BKB's timings from Adroit give them a window, and they do find something. How can they capitalize upon this, though, Kips?
They still have the exorcism going for a little bit, but yeah, they have no time. And actually,
Geek Fam,
Raven's
they're looking for
going back
this.
in.
Yeah, he's running into the front lines here, just taking some chunks out of heroes. Natsumi's getting kind of low here, definitely out of mana and running out of health at the same time. The BKB from Raven doing a huge amount of work here, but Boomy steals the Requiem, throws it down. Raven still chasing though, trying to grab Bock here. Cuckoo though, he's in trouble. Reaper's side, gonna set an end to his life. 72 seconds in the grave, and Raven's in some trouble as well. Adroit are actually trying to find something here, and they've been successful so far. Finding the Legion Commander, don't manage to lack down Raven there, but still, I mean, as good as it's going to get for them at this stage, I feel. And now they're trying to open up onto this tier 1 tower up in the top lane, and they should probably claim this tower with relative ease.
If you think like, oh, we're ahead, it means we can just run in, and it happens to everyone.
Boomy, maybe in some... No, never mind. He's got the TP away. He's been Fisher blocked by Zephyr, which actually leads to his survival there. So thank you very much, Earthshaker.
Amazing.
They're fantastic.
Especially because later in the game, you're going to put it on your carry to just open up an extra slot. No need to drop your
Oh, Boomy, not the one you want to find on the front lines there. Will tank the gank, get himself out. Now, is everybody else going to be as successful? CML goes running. They have been red. And Geek Fam going to put some pressure on the bottom tier 2 whilst they're at it. I mean, the attack speed on this slug is going to be absolutely mental. I mean, we've seen it is absolutely mental with the Solar Crest plus the Moment of Courage put on him. Wait, no, press the attack. That's the one.
They are trading for their mid tower currently, though. Carl tried to get a deny in there. It didn't work out, sadly. And now they're backing off. No Roche yet, sadly. So no way to use that exorcism for 2 targets at once. And Geek Fam is just moving forward immediately. They're like, hey, exorcism is down. It's go time.
Yeah, they realise that this is the timing for them as they jump in. Raven going to immediately jump onto the Chen, trying to control him up, trying to force out the Hand of God early as well, but they're being blocked off pretty badly, yeah, so not the smoothest of initiations from Geek Fam here. We'll see what Adroit can do about this. I mean, it's Bloodseeker versus Slark right now as they try to jump on each other. Meanwhile, Cuckoo, he's going to get told off in the backlines here. We're going to buy back and try coming onto the Shrine. Meanwhile, Natsumi, he's getting run down, and Raven, he's not able to finish the job though. Natsumi makes himself away. Meanwhile, Boomy running away. Raven just going on a rampage right now, finding whoever he wants and will be able to get the first kill for himself. Meanwhile, CML gets dropped by the Shadow Fiend in the backline. Meanwhile, they're going to jump onto the Bloodseeker. Can they find him? Yes, they can jump forward from Zephyr. Meanwhile, Matt realizing he needs to get himself out. BKB, TP himself home. 3 heroes dead on the side of Adroit, though. A buyback from the Legion Commander, but totally worth it, as now Geek Fam immediately running up on this high ground. Adroit, what do you do, guys? And immediately jump forward to the Booking being caught out. The Fisher catches him, and look at that, they just tear him in 2. A buyback forced out from 2 of these heroes, as both the Bloodseeker and the Necrophos coming back into this one. Geek Fam, they're not leaving for now, though. They're going to take the tower, take a couple of creeps, and now they're going to try and make a leisurely escape. Or will they, as the Blink does dodge out the pounce, but now they just find Bok. And Bok, is he able to do anything about this? He manages to get off the Ghost Shroud. In comes a Yule. K's on top of him. Razors come through, and the Necrophos is out for the count. Mac just sitting here wondering what to do with. Like, Geek fam are diving, and they are diving hard as they find the Death Prophet. They get the dive back on her. A dual CML killed off as well. They're in the fountain now. Raven chopping them apart, but there's your GGs coming out for Geek fam as they take game number 1. Wow, that went from 0 to 100 real damn fast, Kips.
It did, but it just shows you why the Death Prophet was holding on to that exorcism for most of the